Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLume 3-Pack Screen Protector Plus 3-Pack Camera Lens Protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Serial thug released early from prison kills man on day of his release. A serial thug released early from prison killed a man on the very day he was set free by Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer. Liam Matthews was part of a gang of 3 who hunted victim Lewis Bell, 26, like prey before he was fatally stabbed in the back. The shock attack occurred just hours after Matthews, 26, walked free from his prison cell under the government's early release scheme to ease chronic overcrowding in the nation's jails. Today, a jury at Teesside Crown Court found Sean McLeod, 23, guilty of murder and Matthews and accomplice Ashton White, 18, guilty of manslaughter. All 3 had denied murder, blaming each other for Mr. Bell's death, and there were cheers from the public gallery as McLeod was convicted. Jurors heard that the feud was connected to a drug den on Norton Road in Stockton, whose management suspected Mr. Bell of robbing other visitors. Don't miss, horrific footage shows hooded gang armed with machetes attacking lone teen latest. Fury, as village's 600-year-old church transformed to look like a mosque, latest. One claimed they had only meant to give him a kicking, but instead he died from the savage attack. The attackers ran away and disposed of weapons and clothing with the help of a 4th man, Macaulay Wright, who also arranged a taxi to take them away from the scene. Wright, 26, was convicted by the jury of assisting an offender. Matthews was sentenced to 22 months in prison for violent disorder at HMP Home House in December 2023, but was released from early at 10 a.m. on September 18, 2024. Later that evening, Mr. Bell, a father of 1, was stabbed to death. Matthews was previously convicted after a street fight outside a similar drug den in 2023. Alongside 2 other men, he kicked and stamped on a victim called Nathan Sloan in the street. He was sentenced to 22 months for that crime and told he would serve 11. He was charged on December 7, 2023, and released on September 18, 2024. A 5 News investigation found that on the day Mr. Bell was killed, Matthews met with his probation officer and attended an appointment at a job center, before going to a pub and then the crack house, where he spent £130 of his savings, plus his £96 prison release grant on crack cocaine. Matthews had known Bell for about 10 years after they met at a school for children with behavioral problems and had been friends. On the night Lewis Bell died, Matthews looked out of a window and saw Ashton White and Sean McLeod fighting with him in the street. Matthews grabbed a chisel and ran out. He has admitted to chasing Bell and chopping him 3 times with the chisel before stamping on him. CCTV played in court showed Matthews repeatedly slashing at Bell while he cried no. Matthews was arrested the following day. Don't miss, girls as young as 11 being groomed online by gangs sharing sadistic content latest. Kill Bill teen butchered family before plotting to murder 30 children at his latest. We use your sign-up to provide content in ways you've consented to and to improve our understanding of you. This may include adverts from us and third parties based on our understanding. You can unsubscribe at any time. Read our privacy policy. A Ministry of Justice spokesperson said, "Our thoughts today are with the family and friends of Lewis Bell. This government inherited prison's days from collapse. Had that happened, the police would have been forced to stop making arrests, and the public would have been put at unconscionable risk. We had no choice but to introduce an emergency early release program. We did so with protections in place, including exclusions for those serving for serious violent crimes. Like with all serious further offenses, this case will be investigated fully so we can take action where necessary." Det.Ch.Insp. David Glass from Cleveland Police and the senior investigating officer on the case said, "Lewis Bell did not deserve to die. This was a pre-planned, sustained attack by a gang who chased him down with weapons in the street. They inflicted a number of stab wounds, one of which was fatal, and they left him to die. As such, I am satisfied with the convictions handed to the defendants today." Liam Bell's family paid tribute to him following the verdict. "As a family, we are devastated. We have lost a much-loved father, son, brother, and uncle. Lewis was killed in the most brutal and heartless way. We hold all 3 males convicted responsible for his murder, despite the convictions for the manslaughter. All of our family have suffered as a result of the actions of his killers. Having to sit through the trial and listen to the details of his murder is the hardest thing we have ever done. We hope that the convictions of his killers today would bring some form of closure. However, we will never get over the loss of Louis, and now we must rebuild our lives without him. We will love and miss him every day.